Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Steve Irwin's son has heartbreaking 21st birthday, says he'll never be complete without famous dad. It's been 18 years since Steve Irwin tragically died, and his son, Robert Irwin, still very much feels the everlasting pain. Ahead of celebrating his 21st birthday on November 30th, Robert spoke with Australian publication Stellar about the heartbreaking milestone, the challenges he's faced in navigating life without a father, and how his new TV gig is a subtle nod to his dad. It can be heartbreaking. "I can't beat around the bush," he told Stellar, via news.com.au. "It's really hard, particularly when it's those milestones. It's difficult navigating that without a father figure. But I have to really praise my entire family and particularly my mom on the way in which she stepped up to make sure that, while there will always be part of myself missing, and I'll never be complete, I never felt like I missed out on anything. I hope that somewhere, somehow, he knows I'm trying to make him proud." On November 30th, Robert paid tribute to his dad while marking his 21st birthday. "Today I turned 21. I was looking through the archives a few days ago, and I found these pictures of my dad on his 21st, he wrote on Instagram. "It can be hard to celebrate the milestones when there's someone missing, but I will carry his memory and passion with me in this new chapter of life. I am one lucky guy to be surrounded by my amazing family today. Time to celebrate. Dad is so proud of you," older sister Bindi Irwin commented. Steve, famously known as the Crocodile Hunter, died in 2006 after being stung by a stingray while filming in the Great Barrier Reef for the documentary series Ocean's Deadliest. At the time of his death, Robert was 2 years old and Bindi was 8. He and his wife, Terry, were married for 14 years before his death. Since his dad's death, Robert has carried on Steve's legacy in many different ways. "What Dad really instilled in me, because I was very young when he passed away, but he was there so much of my early years, was that he was so passionate about being there for myself and my sister all the time," he told People magazine in 2022. "He was the most devoted dad. I think that passion that he had and just that absolute zest for life is just my foundation. I like to say it's a factory setting for me." That same year, Robert released his book, Robert Irwin's Australia, an ode to his dad who loved photography. "My dad was a very, very passionate photographer," Robert told People at the time. "It sort of runs in the family. He was equally enthusiastic behind the lens as in front of it. And it's just always kind of been there and been part of my life." Robert began working on the book years before its release, but the idea was always something that was kind of simmering in the background. Steve Irwin Day 2022 celebrates the legacy of the late Crocodile Hunter. "I thought, you know what? I want to do this justice and make something that really celebrates what has become my own individual way to carry on my father's legacy," he said. 1 year prior, Robert and Bindi honored their late father on Steve Irwin Day. "Thinking a lot about my dad today and the impact that he made on our planet, inspiring an entire generation," Robert captioned a throwback snap of himself, Bindi, and their dad. "I also think about what a truly amazing dad he was. Through a lifetime captured on camera and stories from my family and those who knew him best, I'm able to remember the special times with Dad. I still look up to him every day, and while I miss him so much, it means the world to me and my family that each year we can have a day for the world to celebrate what he stood for," the wildlife photographer added. While Robert has since starred in various television shows throughout his career, including Crikey, It's the Irwins, these days he's embracing his next big move. In October 2023, it was announced that Irwin would replace Dr. Chris Brown as the co-host of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, alongside returning host Julia Morris. The show's 10th season premiered this year. "It's live TV, and it's the biggest adrenaline rush ever," Robert told Stellar. "That's what I love." Since his live TV debut and his new photo shoot with Stellar, fans have been quick to point out a striking resemblance between him and Prince Harry. "Robert Irwin is this generation's Prince Harry, and I don't feel like I need to elaborate on that at all," 1X, formerly Twitter, user wrote. "Robert Irwin is Gen Z's Prince Harry," another wrote. With a new look and a new career path, Robert said he's thrilled about what the future holds and hopes he can make his dad proud along the way. "Life is about pushing yourself and having fun. I've learned a lot," he told Stellar. "I've always wanted to continue the legacy. That's very important to me, obviously. My dad's legacy, my family's legacy. But I want to do it in my own